a big mistake. I am so glad we are out of it.
Well, I mean, what kind of a person does Phil think I am? I've turned myself completely inside out for him.
Inside out, you've been his doormat, and he has wiped his feet on you once too often. And the nerve of him to accuse you of lying.
Well, Mom, it's not like you didn't have reason to distrust me.
Oh, that was a long time ago. If you haven't proved yourself, and why should you have to prove yourself? That's just the point, you know. If he really loves you.
I know it's not your way, but I can't.
It's not a way that works. Trust me. Haven't you learned anything from your marriage to Philip?
Mom, we haven't spent enough time together. When we get a base, then...
You have a base. Alan Michael loves you. You can trust that. Can't you feel it?
Yes, for once in my life, I can finally say that someone loves me, and that's why this is so hard. Can't you understand that?
Do you think it's going to get any easier? The longer you let it go, the bigger the lie gets.
I can take care of it. I have to, but not now.
When?
Well, I hope you're going to tell me you've told Alan Michael the truth about the baby.
No more lies. I promise.
Goodness.
But Alan Michael has been through so much, and he just got back, and now he has to deal with Samantha and Philip.
Darling, that's no excuse now.
Mother, this could be the last straw, and we don't want to be the ones to push him over the edge, do we?
Now, wait a minute. There is no we here. I'm not involved in this.
Once again, I have not responded like a good mother. So there. Tell your friends, tell the world, tell your shrink. Let's make it official. I'm a bad mom. But you know, I've tried to reach out and be the kind of mother I think you want, but you make it impossible for me.
Mother, I'm just trying to tell you what happened.
What Roger wants you to tell me. Why couldn't you have stayed out of it, Blake? What, is your own life such a mess that you have to meddle in mine? What possesses you?
You know, Dad's right about you, too. You know it, and so does he.
You are no longer 10 years old, Blake. You've got to let go of this fantasy that one day Mommy and Daddy are going to get together and live happily ever after.
And he got it back from me, so if you were wrong about Alan Michael, you could be wrong about Dad.
I'm not wrong about either one of them. And if you think otherwise, you're heading for a rough ride, honey.
I don't know why I don't learn. I come here for a little emotional support from my mother, and I get a slap in the face as usual. It must make you giddy to know that you're right, huh?
All right, Blake,
Doesn't
that's
it
enough.
just make you want to shout it from the rooftops? Oh, come on, Mom. Just say it, Mom. I told you, Blake. I tried to warn you, Blake. I knew this would happen, Blake. And not to forget my all-time favorite, if you'd only listen, Blake.
I don't know what to do with you.
You know what? This is the last time you will hurt me. The very last time. I will never forgive you for this. Never.
Blake, why don't you just give it a rest?
Well, Roger's not here today, so let's do it our way. Let's. Good.
Why are you being so nice to me?
Because you're being nice to me. Look, I know you think I'm domineering or neglectful, depending on your mood. And I know I've been less than perfect. But you are making such an effort to be agreeable here and at home. I know it can't be easy because of what happened with Alan Michael. So, I'm making an effort to meet you halfway.
You and Blake? The two people who are closest to me in the world. You two make a fool of me like this, and you expect me to believe you care how I feel?
Mom, we weren't even thinking of you.
That's more like it.
It just...
I'll say.
Blake, please.
Oh, yeah. You didn't have any place to live, so you come home to Mother, and I'm breaking my back trying to figure out how to get close to you. I can't even look at you. District attorney who wanted to be senator. Boy, you sure led me right down the path, didn't you?
I wasn't doing that.
You used me, Ross.
I've already told you this has nothing to do with you. Oh.
Is it so hard for you to accept that we don't have to play Mother May I anymore? And just to set the record straight, we can keep doing what we want as long as we like.
Blake, shut up.
What kind of a daughter are you?
The kind you raised.
motherly advice. Don't pack your bags just yet.
And what is that supposed to mean?
You don't really think you're trotting off to Washington, do you? After what you did to your father and me? No, darling. You're not going anywhere. Oh, I'm picking up Michelle at 3 o'clock. I'm sorry.
Do you pick her up every day?
Well,
I'm really surprised you haven't suggested shipping her off to boarding school.
you're never without a dig, are you? Why is it that every time I reach out, every time I take a step towards you, it just turns sour so fast?
Mom, now is when you ask me why I'm so happy.
Why are you so happy?
I'm getting married.
You are. Oh, honey, that's wonderful. Congratulations. That's great. Does Ross know?
Mom, I'm serious. I'm engaged. Ross asked me.
That is one radiant-looking daughter we've got there.
Is everybody ready?
So what did my dad say about coming to dinner?
Everybody ready?
Never mind. I understand.
This is impossible. At my age?
The beta subunit test doesn't lie.
A lot of women older than you have babies, Mom.
I am not supposed to have a baby.
Well, you weren't supposed to fall in love and marry Fletcher, but you did.
No, you and Ross are supposed to have a baby, not Fletcher and me.
Don't worry, you're gonna get used to it.
What's your source, Fletcher?
Nice try. I'm not going to give up a source.
I need more than your hunch to go on, right?
No, Blake, that's all right. Watch the pink area. We're almost finished anyway. I'll give you this much. My source is my deep cover person at Cedars Hospital.
You have a spy at the hospital?
Don't use a word like spy. It's nicer than that. It's just this person who helps me by keeping their ears and their eyes open and has a nose for news.
And extra cash?
It's terrible. I mean, it's just nobody's business, Fletcher.
Blake, this is an incredible medical anomaly that people are going to want to read about to find out how it happened.
Well, isn't that obvious?
Oh, come on, Red. Listen, my witness says this is fact. It happened. It's true. Now, you'd want to read about it, wouldn't you, Blake?
I'm going to stay out of this. I'm going to go.
I don't want you to leave. Fletcher, we'll talk about this later. Much later.
All right. But that's just round one. Round two is about to begin. And isn't this green nut great? I don't... Hey!
I got to go, Mom. Mom, I really do. It's later than I thought. I really.
It's you? It's you. You're the woman he's talking about. It's true, isn't it? The boys have two different fathers.
Mom, I have to go. All right? Please. No, really, it's late for their feeding.
Darling, no. You are my daughter. Nothing you could say or do is going to shock or shame me. Now, I can tell that you have been screaming inside. You think I don't hear that? You don't want me to hear that?
You were hopelessly in love with Roger. That is not what is happening with Ben here. I'm happy he's leaving. I can't wait until he's gone.
I don't believe
Oh, right. So I had a momentary lapse of sanity. It was a moment. I pulled myself out of it.
Honey, it doesn't work that
Yes, Mom. It's over, okay? End of story.
Don't you, Mom? I can't remember what happened. That doesn't have to matter.
What do you mean?
You just say that Ben raped you.
You want...
What are you doing? Oh, just, why don't we go upstairs? It's so cold down here. I'll make you a cup of tea.
What are you doing down here?
I'm just straightening up a little bit.
Why do you have these pictures of,
Pictures.
Vanessa? Ben? Harlan? Oh, my... Mom, these are all stalker victims. What's going on? What are you doing?
What a strange convention, weddings.
Yeah. Is that why you plan staying single for the rest of your life?
I don't have a plan.
Don't you get lonely?
I was lonely when I was married to Ed and Roger and even to Fletcher. When you're really alone, at least you know why you feel that way.
But if the right person could enrich your life.
Are we talking about Buzz?
Buzz or Ed or
Whatever, Mom. I know you're scared to take a
I'm
chance.
fine. Really.